Hello everyone, welcome back to Rag Plays Aidyn Chronicles the First Mage. When we left off, we were about to head out on the road back to Guernia, and before we do that though, it is time to say goodbye to Arturo. And I'm gonna miss the lovable big lug for what it's worth. I'm kind of bummed that his attack animation seemed to be screwing with his ability to hit things, because having 30 dexterity, you would think he would have no problems hitting things. It might just be the fact that he has the Chaos Sword with its base hit of 20, which is god-awful. But I still feel like Abrecan was definitely hitting more often with his 2 attack animations. I'm kind of sad about that. So we'll go ahead and unequip all of his stuff, leave him naked by the side of the road with nothing to go on. Now, I'd imagine we'd give him something for the road, leave him with all of his stuff, you know, and give him enough money to get to Terminor and where he will await our company. I hope he does all right for himself and doesn't get himself killed or doesn't go back to his bridge guarding duties. But let's go ahead and talk to Abrecan. Abrecan, it's good to see you again. How goes the journey, Squire? To be honest, I could use a little more help. Will you join me? There's no room for me, Squire. Big to report, sir, but maybe it's time for someone with other skills to join. I'll wait by the bridge near Port Said for you. By the bridge. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Good idea, I'll be back for you if I need you. You seem to be ready then. Let's not waste time. Alright, so Abrecan is back. I really hope his skills haven't reset or I'm going to be reloading. Abrecan is level 14. I think he's pretty much the way we left him. Yeah. Not amazing, but not bad either. I can't help but feel we might have traded down, but we'll just see how that goes. Let's put him, or get him equipped with his stuff that he usually has. Chaos Shield. We'll give him the Royal Plate Mail that Arturo had. Belt of Life again. Boots of Adamant. Plate Gauntlets. Ferrari Cloak. Give him the Helm of Defense. Pandar's Amulet, sure, why not? He doesn't have the minimum intelligence, we'll have to rectify that. And a Shielding Wand, sure. And the Chaos Sword. He also gave us a Javelin, of all things, again. Every time he joins, he gives us that, so the Chaos Sword, there we go. That's all he had on him, yes? Yes. Alright, so that's good. Let's get on the road. Say goodbye to Talawalk, and hello to Guernia again. So what I think I'm going to do now, guys, is just get to Guernia. I don't expect there to be much trouble along the way. I don't think that I really need to bore you guys with all of that walking and, you know, whatever junk mobs are along the way. So I will see you when I see you. I think I'm going to stop along the way and get that treasure chest as well that we missed before. So I'll be back when I get there. You know what, I guess I will show you guys the journey after all. I guess I have a bit to talk about on the way anyway, so... It was nice to see some new cutscenes, the past episode that we just got by, coming back to Talawalk with Arturo and Keelan. There might even be a little, you know, a little romance budding there with Keelan anyway. She seems to like Aileron a lot, but he's a little bit more serious. He's focused on the quest and getting his name, but, you know, don't turn your nose up at it, man. You know, sometimes you miss a chance in your life, and that's it. But all things in time, I guess. But for now, let's go ahead and grab that treasure chest that we missed. Hopefully we'll see more cutscenes like that as well. Maybe Aileron will begin to warm up to Keelan a little bit. It's too bad we lost Brenna as well. I'm still slightly annoyed about that, annoyed at myself for not having those interactions between Keelan and Brenna, because it would have been interesting to see them. It's just would have added more variety. I think the more interaction there is between party members, the better. And I'm not sure how much more we'll be seeing now that I picked up Abrecan again, but that's the way it goes. So the chest is just right over here. I'll drop a quick save before we disarm it. Very dangerous trap. 700 gold. All that for 700 gold. That's disappointing. But we have it now. So I'm going to get back to the road and spend a night just to get it to be daytime. I don't want to have to walk at night. And then I actually might make the, yeah, certainly when it's raining. We'll say we took shelter at this house up here. Maybe asked the people inside for lodging for the night. Abrecan's equipped, isn't he? Yes, yes, he is. Oops. Still the middle of the night. Camp again. It's the 13th of the late summer season. I wonder what the next month is. Perfect day to be walking back to Guernia. I say that, and then it begins to rain, of course. It's okay. It suits the mood after... Then I speak too soon again, and all of a sudden it's sunny again. Never mind. I was about to say it suits the mood of Cradwa's recent funeral and the loss of one of the greatest wizards in Aidyn, which is a shame. Shame that we never made it in time to save him. I don't know what the timetable would have been like for that if Alaron had have gotten there, or if the game actually had a timetable. And it's raining again. What in the world? Make up your mind, game. I don't think there's actually anything else that's along the road that we're going to be wanting to pick up, so it's going to just be running back to Guernia. Spooky music. Haven't heard that in a while. Yeah, bad weather. We see the bear. We will fight the bear. We will pass until it's Alaron's turn and cast stupidity on the bear because it cannot be bothered. There we go. Thank you. Probably drop a quick save now that we're all the way over here. Alright, back to Guernia. I think this is about the spot where we lost Brenna, actually, or maybe it was further up the road. I'd have to check the recording. I think it was a little bit further than this. Turn myself around. Oh, it might have been right here, in fact. It was either here or it was just up towards Araman a little bit more. To Guernia. So as you guys may know, I'm actually using a Xbox One controller to use this now. You know what? I'll talk about that for a minute. Overall, I think the controller is pretty good. It's not. I don't think it's as good as the original Xbox controller, mainly because of the. It has shoulder buttons, but also there's a Chaos Scout here. It has shoulder buttons, but they're kind of awkwardly placed for my hands. I can't quite explain that. I find it hard sometimes to pass the turn. I have to like have my hand tilted at a awkward position, and it pulls up on, you know, just triggers muscles that shouldn't be triggered, basically. But yeah, it's pretty good overall. No complaints there. I needed a new controller because I was still using a just a DualShock kind of cheap brand from Y2K, pretty much. And before I started Let's Playing, I went out and bought this one. I'm mostly satisfied. It's pretty good. You know what, Keelan? Why don't you attack the warrior? That's kind of disconcerting now that we know that Chaos is patrolling the roads in between Gornia and Araman and Talawalk. This group in particular, I believe they respawn, but if they're not respawning... Yeah, I see, like, Abrecan, he's back already, and he's already hitting things more often than Arturo would be. So, no complaints there. I think we made the right choice. Keelan, however, I think is going to need her archery skill up. I'm just killing them the manual way. I'd like it if this guy didn't get away. Kill him. Alaron, why don't you go over there and get a stupidity off? Can we reach him? Not quite. How about now? Yes, we can. There we go. Party is victorious. Let's see if we can train anything on anyone. Abrecan has 37,000 XP. I think we get his endurance to 40. And then, or to 30 and go from there. Probably going to want to do warrior and sword and shield next. Did we lose the guy with the good mechanic? No, Beacon has a pretty good mechanic. Now we have 2 mechanics. That's a little bit less than ideal, but it's still okay. Beacon's also a pretty respectable thief. But anyway. Continuing on, chainmail and herbs. That's good. It looks like the weather is clearing up. That's cool. I'm going to drop a quick save here, so we don't have to refight those guys in case... Oh, an ogre. I don't recall you being here. Well. Alright, we know how to end this. There we go. $900 XP. 2 gold. While we're in Gornia, I think that would be the main reason I'm going there is A, because it's easier to get to Araman from Gornia than it is to get to Araman by road, so and B, to train Keelan of any skills that she's missing, basically. I don't even think we were back here with Beacon, were we, at the beginning of the game? Yeah, maybe we were. I don't remember. But whoever needs them will train them. So let's take this road, I guess. Maybe even stop in at the castle and see how all those folks are doing. Well, we've been away, we've been gone for quite a long time. We should really pay Oriana a visit as well. Although we're kind of late for that. Going the wrong direction. I might do that. And I won't record the trip there. I'll just show you guys if she's at home. Also, strange that an aloe plant would be growing here. I think these kind of look like aloe plants, no? Man, it's been been so long since we've been around here. It feels like ages. Chaos Camp's still burning. I wonder who maintains that fire. Who knows? Glorious RPG logic. Or sprite logic, I should say. Yeah, this god-awful music. I thought we were free of it for good, but I suppose I knew we were going to be coming back here at some point. Aside from the training, the skills, the main reason that I've come back here is to get those chests in the basement of the castle that we were unable to pick before. I'm pretty certain we can get into them now. So let's go to the shops and get Keelan all of her skills. Also maybe sell some stuff while we're here, if we need to sell things. Newcomers. Say, lad, have you noticed how mournful poor Phelan has looked since the death of his wife? No. The death of his wife was a long time ago, man. I have not noticed that. Beast Hides, one of those. Keep the Chaos Shield, the Chainmail we can get rid of. Got a lot of money now, 400,000 gold and change. Sensora, we're keeping that. Brilliance, shielding, yes. Javelin, that can go. It's from Abrecan. When he joins the party, always gives us one. And, alright. I don't think we need anything else here. I could stock up on, like, healing potions or something, but we're not really hard-pressed for those. Let's train a skill. Alright, Keelan, here we go. So, 1 rank in Alchemist, 1 rank in Diplomat. Healer is good. Lore Master you don't have yet, we'll get that. Mechanic you don't have yet, we'll get that. Merchant we already have. Ranger you don't have. We haven't trained Ranger on anybody, but we could get it on all of our people now that we have Beacon in the party, because I don't think we're going to be doing any more training from here on out, so I'm going to do that actually. You get Ranger, you already have Ranger, you can get Ranger, and you can get Ranger. Stealth. She of course has Stealth, she has Thief, she does not have Troubadour, let's get that. Warrior she doesn't have, she needs that for certain. Wizard she has, Hafted she does not have, she cannot learn it. Missile she has, Pole she has, Sword she has, Throne she cannot learn this spell. That's kind of surprising considering she's a thief. Shield she cannot learn it, so that is, I believe, everything that we can learn on Keelan. And, good. May seem like a waste of XP, but I feel like having all of them at 1 means I can train them on the fly if need be, so I'm not too worried about that. That's fine. Now let's head for the castle. See, I'm gonna have to walk back to Talawalk anyway, so I'll stop in on Oriana on the return journey, I think. We'll just talk to the people at the castle for the time being if there's anyone around. Also drop a quick save now that we've done all that. Much better. This music is more tolerable in my opinion. Brings back a lot of memories of the summer for me in this place. Exploring it for the first time back around 2000 or 2001, whenever it came out. I was probably like, I guess I was 11 years old then, 10 years old even. 11. I think I was 11. Yeah, it's just, I have, like, fond memories of going outside and running around in the sprinklers and stuff like that on a really hot day, and then coming in and playing Aidyn. It was good times. You know, you have those type of memories. We'll go see and see if Traherne is kicking around in here. He is not. I'm thinking like this castle is devoid of people, if I had to guess. Sheridan's probably still on the road. I am gonna check, because I would be remiss if I didn't. None of the NPCs are at the castle anymore. They're just gone. I don't know where. Who knows where? They're just not here. Let's go downstairs. And, we should probably check the library again, too. I must remember to do that before we leave. But I want to get the treasure before this episode rounds off. Which is in here. Yes. Drop a quick save. Keelan successfully picks the lock. Here we go. 20,000 gold. Wow. So here's a restore potion, a persuasion wand, 20 herbs, and a sapphire gem. Fantastic. The persuasion wand, what does that do for us? Let's find out. Persuasion. It doesn't actually tell us, but the spell is charming, so we can actually take a look at that. No we can't. My mistake. We'll leave the herbs that we can't take behind. Keelan successfully picks the lock. And here we go, another great stash of treasure. Healing potions, restore potions, stealth potions, the Mace of Glory. Skill, hafted, aspect, solar, minimum strength of 20, base hit of 75, fantastic, damage of 5, lightning magic, and the spell light on it. One of a kind item in the game, same with the persuasion wand, I believe. Gemstones we can't carry, sapphire gem we can, 6,000 gold, fantastic. Another couple of items to our collection. I think that's all that was in here. Yes. So what I think I will do is I will go and check if the library has anything. And if not, I will just cut it out. Alright, so let's search the library. See if there's anything new for us to read. Go clockwise around the circle, slamming the A button as we go. I believe we read all of these before. Ah, this actually might be a new one. I don't recall ever reading this one before. So this is Ramsay's journal. And though I hate to be in any man's debt, I truly owe this beacon my life. I've tried in my way to repay him, but blast the man if he does not confound me at every turn. I promptly knighted him on the battlefield so that he could receive the Medal of Valor, and yet he seemed reluctant to accept the honor. Does he begrudge me in some way? Why? Every night I hear the sound of the goblin snarls. From nowhere Beacon appears, he saves me. I see this every night in my dreams, yet when I awarded Beacon his medal, he immediately retired. Why forsake the knighthood? What is this sadness I detect in him? Close this book. Continuing along. I find it interesting that those ones are empty. Alright. I think we read all of those already. Same deal. And that's it, by the looks of it. Well, since that is it, let's go ahead and head to Araman. Got everything we need in Gornia. timer did go off, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Well, in any case, guys, I thank you very much for watching this episode of Rag Plays Aidyn Chronicles the First Mage. I know not a whole lot happened on this episode, but we got some little things done, and Araman actually has yet more treasure for us to go back for. So I will see you next time.